This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and well, Wack 100 inserted himself in the Big Pun Fat Joe drama. Okay, so there's this whole, if you don't, you have to know this. There's this drama between Big Pun's family and Fat Joe saying he never paid them everything, and they always expect more money to be on the table and all this other stuff. But Fat Joe only made, Big Pun only made 2 albums, and supposedly he's, Fat Joe's been blocking certain deals that could happen and this and that. I don't know, but, the only people that really know, see, the family didn't know all the business, right? But Fat Joe could be holding out. Well, Wack 100 inserted himself directly in this. And actually said he got the mom, the mother of Big Pun's children a deal, and that there was some lawsuit that was won in 2016 with her, but there's a lot of details on that. Let's see what Wack 100 says. And then supposedly he backpedals.
Looked out for New York and got the Big Pun deal done. With New York was blocking that lady. Y'all had her homeless and up. Nobody had no money.
Oh, hold on. You talking about his baby mother?
Oh, my mama just did her deal.
Yeah. Damn, you don't go over a lot of people. A lot of people gonna be upset.
I just did Elijah's deal. It's locked and cocked. It's done.
Man, you better. You said you cool with
Fat Joe been blocking everybody.
You said you cool with Pistol Pete from Terror Squad.
I'm cool with Pistol Pete and Joe. I call Joe right now. Yeah, you know
they don't with them people. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter. That's that man's wife and his children, bro. That's that man's story. Stop blocking them and let them people. The people was homeless. What kind of is you? That man is dead, bro. You robbed him for $4 million already. I seen the work. $4 million you never gave his wife and kids none of his 30% cut. 1.2 million should have went to his wife and kids. They was homeless in a homeless shelter. When you New York niggas gonna stand for what's right.
I think a lot of people don't know the details of that shit.
That ain't for Fat Joe to keep the money. Am I right or wrong? You look up and his wife and kids a homeless shelter. You won't give them a dime, and you still won't call it right or wrong.
That's a fact.
What we talk? So then she come to a LA, a Cali, a Valley, and say, "Oh, the relationship with Fat Joe." Hold on, get on the phone. Well, if they tried to call in, they say, "Hey, Wack 100 called this deal in." So you talking it up with Wack. Our relationship with Wack is impeccable. We doing a deal because Wack told us to do the deal. They ain't the deal. The woman start crying, bro. 4 years they've been blocking me, Wack. The whole New York didn't want to help me. I had to come out here to California, and you, the one they say don't like New York, don't f with people, in 48 hours made my deal happen. Man, you niggas is twisted, bro.
Well, I don't think he should have inserted himself in that. And then this comes out.
Going on about this Big Pun situation. Wack standing up to Fat Joe. I've never had a conversation with Fat Joe about Big Pun and business of Big Pun or nothing like that. Last time I seen Fat Joe, we was at Prime 112, 25 deep, and he covered the whole bill. That's Game's friend. He been my friend. Shout out to Cool and Drake. So whatever was going on prior to, I wasn't privy to that knowledge. What I do know is Big Pun's wife came to see me, Liza, told me she was looking for a situation that would be healthy for her. Big Pun, I feel like it's part of the culture. Like, it's Big Pun. His story needs to be told. You know what I mean? So what I did do was line up a situation that was healthy for her, something that would happen. I reached out to my people, my team. They pushed the button and they greenlit the project. So there's definitely a Big Pun series coming. I just want to kill the narrative like it was some type of issue with Wack and Big Pun, and Wack and Fat Joe behind Big Pun. Fat Joe ain't never mentioned to me he got an issue with Pun or issue with nobody. And as far as I'm concerned, he want to see Pun win and his family win. The Fat Joe I know. So Let's kill that narrative. Fat Joe's a friend of mine. Shit, he might be out here. Fat Joe wrote a lot. He might be on motherfucking Roll a Lot. I run into him out here somewhere. But nevertheless, long story short, let's kill the narrative that Wack stood up to Fat Joe. Shout out to Fat Joe, the whole KAR family, my nigga over there. You know, they know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? It ain't that type of situation. Y'all kill that bullshit. West up. Big porn series coming soon.
Yo, you know what's funny? He was backpedaling like crazy on that because the first one he was like, yo, he blocking $4 million. He didn't want to see me. He had him in a homeless shelter. He had this. You were putting out a narrative. And Fat Joe and them called you and let you know, nah, this is how it went down, da 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 da. And he backpedaled because he doesn't want to have it. It's not your situation to get involved in. I mean, it's probably not right, and you could comment on it, but you got directly involved. And, you know, Fat Joe's not the best person in the world. I'm not going to say that. But when Fat Joe does break it down, right, some of it makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. Like where, you know, he gave him this, he gave him that, and then it's like he, you know, you can't just keep pumping money out of this situation. Big Pun's wife reacts to the situation, but we'll get to that in another one. It's not really that important. So, but the funny thing is that Wack 100 backpedaled. He did. He backpedaled on all his accusations and everything. He's like, that's actually a friend of mine, and he did not. The guy I know wouldn't block anything. And before you were saying all kinds of stuff. I was like, come on, bro, stop. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.